What's up, everyone? This is InsurgenceRX with a Pokemon battle. So, I start out with the king of all water Pokemon, Blastoise. Shellshocker here. He goes straight for the water spout attack, which will take out the Claydoll right away. So, Blastoise here is my lead Pokemon. I send him out first most of the time because he just destroys any Pokemon using the element of surprise. I return my Shellshocker here and send out my Charizard because I'm thinking that he will go for Grass Knot or a Wood Hammer, some sort of grass attack to take out my Blastoise because he sees it as a huge potential threat to his team. Instead, I switch out into Charizard. It takes the Wood Hammer pretty nicely. I go for Substitute here. I know that he has an Arcanine on his team, so that's why I went for Substitute. And Arcanine, they can have Flash Fire ability if they don't have the Intimidate ability. But instead he switches out into his Tyranitar. I just went for Substitute on the switch because I was assuming that he would switch. He goes for the Crunch attack, and my Charizard here, I could have gone for Solar Beam, but it does basically nothing in the sandstorm, so that's why I went for the Flamethrower attack, which still did nothing. I was just kind of hoping for the burn, which did not happen. So I now go for my Steelix. So he goes for Crunch here, and I'm thinking, okay, he'll either switch out or go for Earthquake next. And he switches out, which tells me that he's probably locked into Crunch, and which tells me that he is probably Choice Banded or Choice Scarfed, so that's what I'm thinking. I went for Earthquake just for no reason, just to see what he's going to do. Because I know that Steelix can take almost any attack that any of his Pokemon can give. I can take at least one. So here I'm just like, I don't want to see this Abomasnow anymore. He goes for super effective Earthquake, and it does about half. So I could have gone for Curse here, but I didn't want to take the risk. So I just went straight for the Explosion, and that will kill and destroy the Abomasnow. So I did not want Abomasnow there because it's just annoying, and it's pretty powerful. So he now sends out his White Blaze, which is his shiny gold-colored Arcanine, so I don't know why it's called White Blaze. That doesn't make much sense. But that's okay, because I got the king of all water Pokemon, Blastoise. He goes for extreme speed right off the back, and in my previous battles I used to have Hydro Pump here, but I switched out for my Scald attack. Since Blastoise has choice specs, any of my attacks will do a huge amount of damage, and I always get unlucky with the accuracy of Hydro Pump, so I switched out for Scald, which has 100% accuracy. So now he sends out his Tyranitar, and he goes for Stone Edge. He's faster than me, so he is Scarfed, and I live with whopping 5 HP, so Blastoise, like every single battle, Blastoise is the one that just destroys my opponent every battle. I live with 5 HP, my Scald will take him out, and then the Sandstorm will take me out. So Blastoise did just amazing this battle. I now send out my Charizard, not knowing what Pokemon he has next. I always forget what teams they have after looking at them in the beginning of the battle. He goes for Aqua Jet, and that will take me out. So, too bad Charizard did not get to do much this battle, except die, but that's okay. Because I got my Mew on my side. I'm glad that I brought Mew this time and not my Magmar. My Mew here, I both have Will-O-Wisp and Thunder Wave, but I don't want to risk missing the Will-O-Wisp attack, so that's why I go for Thunder Wave. I know that I'm probably faster anyway, and he has Aqua Jet, so slowing him down won't do much, but I like to Parahax him, and which is always good because you will see here that he does get paralyzed and can't move quite a few times, so my Thunder Wave will be good. I go for Seismic Toss, takes away 100 HP, and it does almost nothing. And then his Substitute will take away a fourth of his HP, and he's still at over half HP, which tells me that he has over 400 HP, so my Seismic Toss will not be able to take out his Substitute in one hit. It will take 2 hits, which will just mean that this battle will take a little bit longer than I would like. I go for Seismic Toss. He is paralyzed and cannot move, so thank you, Thunder Wave. And we both get hurt by the thunderstorm, and we both have the leftovers, which is annoying when there's two Pokemon that are walls and both have leftovers and are attacking each other. I go for my second Seismic Toss on this substitute, and it will take it out. He goes straight for the substitute again, so I don't know why he's substituting here. I was thinking maybe he has a Swords Dance or some sort of move that will allow him to power up, but instead he just goes for the Ice Punches in this battle. He doesn't really do anything with the substitute other than just put it up, so I don't know why he's doing that. It just hurts him more. He Ice Punches me, and it will not do too much. I don't know why he doesn't have the Waterfall attack, because Waterfall is stab, so it will do 1.5 times the damage of what it would usually do. Ice Punch is not stab, because Azumarill is not part ice. So I don't know why he's doing that. I go for Seismic Toss again, and it will take out his substitute again. So here he just goes out for the Ice Punches, and it will bring me down to less than half. I could be bad and go for Roost here and Roost out, but I'm sure that I'm going to win anyways because he has this and then he has a Clefable next, and they won't be able to really do much against my last two Pokemon, which is a Weavile and a Dugtrio. Both are very hard hitters and very fast, so his next Pokemon, Clefable, will have absolutely zero threat against my team. So down goes the Azumarill, and out pops a Clefable out of his Pokeball. He nicknamed it Lusa. I go for Thunder Wave for no apparent reason, because my Seismic Toss actually would not do much against him, because Clefables usually have a lot of HP. So I go for Thunder Wave just to potentially hex him. And I now send out my Weavile, and here I went for the Fake Out, but he forfeits the match, allowing me to win. I would have won anyways, but that's okay. I'm just glad that he did not disconnect, so forfeiting was fine with me since he was at the end of the battle. So, there's this website out that I created, PokemonSocial.com. I want to see every single one of you guys there. There are Pokemon tournaments hosted once a month. The first ever tournament is ending pretty soon, or so I hope. Future tournaments will last 1 month apiece, and there are prizes for each tournament, and it is going to be awesome. So, I want to see you all there if you're interested. I'm not going to force you, of course, but have a great day, and I will post videos weekly, or